Hey, what's up guys, this is Davis. We're back with part 5 of our Unlock the Ace CPU challenge. Doing all the star tournaments with all of the non-star characters. Again, 16 characters times 6 star tournaments is 96. So I actually just did the first hole of this and realized that my mic wasn't recording, so really glad that I caught that early. But yeah, we're just going to jump right into this otherwise. So we've got an 11-mile wind, an hour wind going to the left here. I really don't want to, well, getting in that pipe I think actually would be a good thing, but it's too risky to like hit the side of the pipe and then go somewhere you don't want to, so we're just going to take our shot. Try to just hit a good spot of the fairway and hope we can have enough range to get up to the green, which 203 yards, yeah, good luck. Looks like though power 3 wood is actually going to do it for us. So because this wind is kind of pushing us back this way, I'm going to try and shoot a pretty powerful shot over here. Plus if I hit this part of the fringe green fairway anyways, I'm just kind of going to be screwed out of getting onto the green regardless. So we're just going to try a shot over this way. I want to try and hit about right here on the green. So we're going to go all the way about out here. I'm hitting a pretty high shot, so the wind will affect it quite a bit. Okay, I butchered that distance and the accuracy a little bit, so yeah, this isn't gonna go up right to where I want it to. But this isn't a terrible chip, so we're gonna try to keep abusing this iron strategy. Well, try to get it to work for one, then start abusing it. But yeah, it's pretty good to shoot these low iron shots so that you don't, so that the wind doesn't affect the roll of the ball that much. Again, this is pretty tricky. The slope and the wind are going the same way, so I'm going to try and put it about right here. Add a topspin. Compensated a tiny bit too much, I guess. But, you know, par is a par. The cutoff for this course is a sprightly -1, so really it's all about just, again, keep parring, keep doing your thing, and then just find a couple birdies where you can get them. Stay safe, essentially, is the theme of these last two courses, aka don't go between Chain Chomp and Pot Bunker for fast fairway that leads to more bunkers. Go for the fairway to the right. Yeah, this actually was pretty bad. Hopefully I don't hit that bunker, which I didn't, but still, yeah, using 2 power shots this early is not a good sign. Speaking of which, though, I think I'm actually going to try and use a third because I want to get as little roll as possible. This green is pretty gnarly for eating up heavy rolls. As you can see, right beyond the pin we have 2 opposing slopes going against each other, which is what opposing means if you'd like to know. So I'm gonna try and just stop it where it's at. Okay, I got a -1. Hopefully the wind will kind of push it onto the green, nudge it on there, and it looks like it's going to, so this was actually really good. Okay, so we're 2 power strokes down, that's the big thing, but we are -1 already, so technically all we have to do is par out from here. Much easier than it sounds, by the way. So now we're going on to Mount Rushmore here. We have a tailwind, which I'm not sure how this is going to affect the shot, but I also don't really want to risk having to shoot a full power shot just to get onto the green. So we're actually going to go for something like this probably, and then just do like a super backspin, I think is my best bet, because I don't know how that headwind's or tailwind's going to affect it. If it's going to bring it, especially with that +1. Yeah, as I was saying, I wasn't sure if that tailwind was gonna decrease the distance a whole lot, especially because of the fact that we're kind of shooting toward an uphill. So again, this camera's being a pain in the ass to control. Gonna compensate for the wind the slightest bit. Perfect shot. Nice. -2 on 3 holes in. We are... I'm completely jinxing myself, but we are looking good as it stands now. Do a little bit of webcam readjustment. Okay, so this tailwind is gonna be a pain here, no doubt. I really want to avoid going in those bunkers on the left side, but it looks like I'm losing a ton of distance by trying to curve my shot, so I'm just gonna shoot straight down the middle here. The +1 hopefully will... I didn't need the +1, but it does help regardless. Very rarely, unless you're, you know, shooting a precise target, especially on like a par 3, but very rarely will +1s on your drives be a bad thing, so... I wanted to be careful not to do a super topspin there, just in case, you know, something went horribly wrong. Like I hit the fast fairway and flew off, so I'm pretty glad that I didn't do that. This, however, is a very difficult combination of wind and hole. So this tailwind is gonna lower my loft quite a bit, which it looks like is increasing my distance, so I'm gonna bring my shot back as well as it's blowing against me. So I think a shot, I'm just gonna play it safe just in case, you know, things go wrong. Put it about right here. I want to try and hit the ball a little bit past the hole and then just probably like super backspin it. So let's go for like here. Again, I don't know how much the wind, it looks like the wind didn't affect the ball nearly as much as I thought it would, but again, I'm still learning this topspin and, or not topspin, this headwind and tailwind malarkey. So we got the wind blowing the ball a little bit to the left here. I'm not sure if tailwinds really affect approach shots like at all. It's going to be counteracting the slope a tiny bit, but we're going to go for this. I have a feeling. That's it, not good or bad. Just a feeling. Fucking lied, it was a good feeling, and wow. -3 on hole 4. We are playing pretty good. I already forgot if I brought this up, because I did bring it up in the recording that I said was on hole 1 that I was failed and I caught at the last second, or at the first second really. But I did do a few practice shots before this, before I started this, because... Nice. Because this is really where I start worrying about failing courses. And it looks like it's paying off, because I'm already playing way better than I did, I think, the last time. So I can't tell if this headwind is gonna shorten our shot or not. I feel like if I use a driver, it will. It looks like it's just increasing the shot though, so I'm actually just gonna try and leave it where it's at and backspin it just in case. Okay, not bad, not bad at all. This backspin's gonna bring it down on the hill a little bit. Now again, we have a short shot, a short putt, but it is extremely affected by the slope, so hopefully I didn't overcompensate. What am I? Oh my god, is this seriously minus? Okay. I thought it was -5 on hole 6 for some reason, but either way, this is looking great. So we've got a tailwind. It looks like it's going to shorten our shot a bit. So I'm going to put it right on the hole and then just super backspin it. I'm not sure how that accuracy mishit's going to affect things. It looks like I'm coming up short based on the camera angle. And I am. Luckily, I did not go in the water. But again, you know, we put ourselves in such a powerful spot here by birding those first holes that, like, we just need to focus on parring. No ridiculous strats. The wind's blowing the ball a little bit to the left, and the slope is going a decent amount to the right. So we're gonna put it almost right on the hole, I want to say is the best. Maybe a little bit right of the hole. because the wind will probably affect it more than the slope. Oh my god! This is going amazing. This is going so well. -5 through hole 6. That's incredible. And the first hole I did, or the only hole I haven't birdied is the first one. That's pretty surprising. Alright, so again, we're just going to shoot for this wide open fairway here. I held back, I restrained myself from doing any kind of topspin malarkey at the last second. You want all the distance you can get off your drive because I still have a 200-yard shot, but I'm still happy that I didn't do that. So 17-mile-an-hour wind, we wanted the ball to land about right here. And it looks like the wind is pushing the ball back a little bit, so we're going to try and shoot like this shot right there. Okay, my shots are being... or my shot targeting is just great right now. All right, where are we at? 12 feet away. It looks like we're, looks like we're fighting a bit of a slope here. So I think I'm gonna go for like right there. Oh my god. We're not failing this. We are not failing this. -6 through hole 7. This is insane. Okay, here is... Again, I don't even know if I want to try this because, you know, things are going so well right now. But we do have a headwind, which is actually really good for this hole because we are shooting up a mountain, and this is a par 5 as you can see, but the hole is actually only 162 yards away. What they want you to do is go around all the, pretty much go around the mountain like this, but a great shortcut you can do is just going up, taking this little shortcut up that works better on star tournaments. So we're gonna go ahead and try it. Okay, looks good, looks good. We're gonna save more strokes here, right on the fairway. I'm actually in approach distance, but yeah, that's not worth taking. Okay, so we've got a pretty strong tailwind, which is gonna lower our loft, increase the shot. So I'm gonna shoot out like right here. Just try and let the wind take care of things. Still making good shots. The wind didn't, oh god, the wind did not affect that nearly as much as I thought it would. Okay, see, I try to simulate how, like, I think the headwind and tailwinds will affect the shot based on, I'm actually gonna go up and use an iron here just to make the wind affect it less. But anyway, I try and simulate how headwind and tailwind will affect the ball based on my hit marker position. But it didn't seem to work out that way, so the camera keeps readjusting itself. That's pretty annoying. But we have a pretty strong wind and decent slope. I'll try that. Okay. I actually really thought we were going to be able to eagle out on that hole, which would have just been bananas. Not forgetting the eagle itself, because that hole kind of lends itself well. Although with unstar characters, not bad. But just the fact that we would have been negative the same number as the hole we were on for this course is just bananas with a non-star character with basic clubs. So, okay, I need to go hurry up and make this shot. Put it right there. Not gonna add any kind of super crazy spins to it because of these fast fairways everywhere. But hey, 0-mile-an-hour wind, like, you can't beat that. However, this second shot is really gonna be where our patience is tested, so to speak. So we're probably gonna lose quite a bit of distance due to the rain here. So I'm gonna shoot a full power shot. Again, no wind. That's so great. And we're gonna put it right here because the green is sloping back here. So I'm gonna put it like right there. I was gonna add a backspin, but I undershot on distance and I missed it on accuracy, both of which are gonna take power away. So in the rain, it's not even worth putting this, especially with no wind. Like, you gotta take this opportunity to go for these easy chips. That accuracy miss hits. Okay, I still had the power to do it. I guess I just misplaced the shot. And that's fine. I mean, taking par is perfectly fine here. Do your little pedal dance, Petey. We are on our way. -7. But all this cool stuff being said, the back 9 is absolutely no joke. This is absolutely not worth going for. Yeah, just not even a chance. We're just gonna go for this decent fairway spot over here. I don't even really want to go for like right here because this mushroom could just destroy me. A sentence I never thought I'd be saying in my life. This mushroom could destroy me, but it could. We also don't want to get caught behind it though, is kind of the thing, so I'm actually glad my ball bounced that way, just in case. Yeah, not a lot of special things we can do here. I do want to shoot a higher shot just to gain the extra distance, but this ball is going to be blown way over this way. I want to probably hit it as close to like there as possible, so let's go ahead and shoot right about here. I was gonna consider adding a topspin, but the +1 caught my eye there, so I decided against it, but the accuracy mishit, yeah, gonna put me in the bunker. That's alright, just keep parring out. We got a nice little beanstalk to look at in the background. Strong wind is really gonna hurt me, so I'm gonna go ahead with the iron strat, even though it has not worked out so far. But the cool thing about shooting any shot or any club other than the sandwich out of the bunker is that it significantly decreases your loft when you're not using the sand wedge, and especially once you go into irons. So we're going to shoot as low of a shot as possible, not to catch the wind, but it is still going to affect it some, so we're going to go for like that. Okay, not bad. Okay, which way did I... okay, I actually just need to focus on this putt, because I need to focus on parring. Probably should have shot that harder, but we got it. Alright, cool. What I was trying to think of is which way I overcompensated that for, and I think, whatever, I'm gonna get distracted trying to think of it. So we're just gonna move on. This hole can really be a pain if you do not get a good first shot, so I really need to focus on this drive, on getting this ball as close as I can. The good news is this pin is excellent. It's on almost like, it's probably the best pin on this course. It looks like it's on like completely flat slope, so I'm gonna go for like this. Perfect, zero lie. Oh man, this is beautiful. Okay, a little bit more slope than I thought. No, we're definitely putting this. Where is my putt? Okay, the little star thing was like invisible, so we actually do have a bit of slope going against us, and a hill, and we're in the fringe, but we're on like the very edge of the fringe it looks like, so yeah, we don't need to compensate too much for that. I'm gonna go ahead and go for like this shot. Another birdie? Are you kidding me? I have yet to bogey and I've hit 8 birdies. I am playing out of my mind right now. Alright, this one, I'm gonna shoot a low shot just because this tree ahead of me, and you know what, I'm actually just gonna curve it out. No, let's just shoot the low shot here. Because of this tree in front of me, I really don't want to risk hitting this tree. So I'm going to shoot a low shot because I do have a headwind. So... okay, got past it. I didn't want to add any spin, just... first of all, because it's a par 5, I don't really need the extra distance that bad. And second of all, because I just do not want to risk hitting that fast fairway and going for a ride. See, right here, I'm even considering not using a power shot and just landing right there, but I actually do want the extra distance for a more accurate third shot, so... that accuracy miss hit really scares me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So here's what I was talking about, where the OB will just put you back where you started, which is scary. So we are definitely at least bogeying this hole, which is not good. But we built up a huge buffer, 7-stroke buffer, so we gotta relax. Looks like this is probably going to increase or leave our distance the same. This wind, because it's gonna increase the loft but push it backwards. But just in case, I'm gonna shoot a little hard here. And because I'm shooting my ball at an angle, I want to land about right here, so... Okay, that -1, I just... Oh no! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, I guess that was just my mistake to go for that. Even still. Be great if I could chip this in. Okay, triple bogey. I've never been so happy to get a triple bogey. Great chip in. But yeah, this is what I was talking about, man. This course is no joke, and it will constantly do stuff like that to you. So I'm actually going to try and shoot out for this because I want another birdie opportunity to try and make up a little bit of that ground. This is pretty risky, but I feel like I had enough distance buffer to make it, and I did. It wasn't by much, but I made it. So we're shooting like completely downhill here, which means that I'm just gonna go for the driver and just super duper account for the wind, because it's gonna be hard. We're gonna do like this all the way back here. I don't really like that accuracy mishit. I think I honestly would have preferred it the other way, because I might have overcorrected for the wind right there. Jeez. I don't even know what to make of that shot. When you have a shot that deep on, you know, that, when it's going down that far, like, it's so difficult to tell, and this pipe is getting in the way of my shot, but, you know, whatever. So we got the wind blowing it that way, the slope counteracting it, and it's a very strong wind, so we're gonna go for that shot. So it looks like I missed the distance for one, but... And that might have been the only factor, honestly, because it did look like it was pretty on track to go to it. Alright, so 5 holes left, and we're -5, so... Again, I just want to play safe at this point. That being said, I do actually kind of want to play for this pipe right here, because if I nail this, this will be really good. Got a little bit of a tailwind going behind us, so... Bad accuracy mishit, but if I land on this fairway, I'll be happy. Or, you know, solid ground, can't even really complain about that. So we're gonna shoot a high shot here up to this area. Just kind of hope for the best. Probably overshoot a little bit just to compensate for the tailwind. +4. It's better to overshoot here than undershoot, so... Semi-rough, 80 yards away. I like that. I think I need to overshoot this to be as safe as possible. Because if I hit that pipe, it's like donezo. So, go ahead and do that. Okay, I can handle all the positives in the world, it's just, ugh. I mean, yeah, this sets me up pretty bad. Looks like I might just have to accept the bogey on this hole. Or not. Okay, that's really good that I saved par there. That hole can just... oh man, it's very difficult. The back nine on this course is just... with the exception of this hole, in my opinion, is just a nightmare. This hole, I don't know, I never really underperform on this hole, it seems like. Like, I always... there's this giant stretch of a fast fairway, as you can see, going down the middle, and whenever I'm using characters that can abuse that with long drives, I pretty much always nail it. Okay, that accuracy was really bad. Fun fact, that's the first power shot I've wasted since the first hole. So that's not bad. Or maybe just the second hole. I don't know, I think I messed them both up on the first hole. So we're gonna try and go for a, okay, my accuracy has not been good this hole. But that hit might have actually been better than the one I set up, because the one I had set up kind of put me under the mushroom, which wasn't great. So we're going to take a shot about right here and then just backspin it pretty hard, I think. I supered because of the +1 and the overhit. Looking at the camera now, it does not look like that was a good idea. Man, rolling back on that fast fairway is brutal. So again, another hole that I could easily bogey here. That sucks. Again, this is why it was so important to build that buffer early on, that I didn't expect, honestly, but I'm super glad. So we have a 3-stroke buffer and 3 holes left, meaning we can bogey out each one of these holes and still be alright. This hole is really interesting. You have a giant mushroom here that if you get under that mushroom, if you get stuck under it, your second shot is basically trash because it's going to act like a ceiling and you don't have any distance. So I'm going to try and shoot kind of to the right and just bounce like towards on this trajectory, but to do that, because of the wind, I'm going to need to shoot at least out here. Yeah, this, it looks like I'm going to get caught right into this mushroom, which is really unfortunate. So I pretty much have no option other than to just shoot a low shot here to get out of underneath the mushroom, but not too low to where it just rolls forever. So I'm actually going to try and shoot like this, probably. Something with not a crazy amount of roll on it, and then just do a regular spin on it. Oh geez, hopefully that was enough. Looks like it was barely enough to get out of underneath that mushroom, so should have been more careful with that. Okay, we have a big headwind, so that's gonna affect the shot quite a bit here. Okay, that was really bad. Wasted a power shot, didn't get to the green. Looks like we're making good on that bogey promise. Oh, okay. That would have been really clutch, but we're just gonna have to take it. Okay. I don't want to see it, Petey. Not no. I have got to focus, because these next 2 holes are brutal. Especially this one. So I need to land probably about right here, and then just... This hole is a nightmare, man. I don't feel good about any shot that I have here, especially with where this pin location is. That doesn't look bad. If I could birdie this, that would be amazing. That would give me such a nice advantage going into this last hole. Okay, I can still bogey this next hole and be good. I think I'm just gonna play as safely as possible. I really like this thing they do in the tournaments, though, just as a side note, where if you saw hole 16 was kind of like a sunset, and then these last two holes it goes into this really beautiful, frankly, night setting. Okay, cannot double bogey. Just got a bogey. Just got a bogey. All you gotta do is bogey. That's so easy. Okay, I'm really glad I kept my power shot there because I'm gonna need to keep it. I really need to focus on accuracy. Okay. Second shot, what are we looking at here? Just this little patch of fairway? That seems fine. I don't even really want to risk a power shot here. The power shot that I might need to get me to the green. The other good news, if at the very least here, is that there's a gap between here and the green. That's not the good news. The good news is that it is a water hazard. So instead of a strictly OB, I think I have, oh jeez, no, I do have a headwind. I think I have enough distance to make it over there. Oh no, what the oh, Jesus. Okay. It's too much. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a fucking tournament. Holy shit. From that just incredible front nine to that terrible back nine. Oh my god. Hitting that warp pipe on that third shot. I can't. All coming down to that one putt that I swirled the cup and my heart is going so fast. I would have had to restart the entire tournament if I had missed that. Tell him who it went to. Tell him who the fuck it went to. Tell him, fucker. Don't swallow that, you motherfucker. Do not swallow that trophy. I worked so hard for that shit. Okay, well yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Next time we take on Bowser Badlands, and if I defeat that tournament, even with Petey, without having to restart, that's going to be amazing. But speaking of amazing, I have no words. That was such a crazy ending and beginning and middle to that tournament. I have nothing to say other than I hope you guys enjoy that more than I did playing it near the end, because it scared the shit out of me. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.